Look, money is going to give you a peace of mind. Not having money will take away that peace of mind. Why? Because when you have money, you can avoid dumb people. When you have money, you can go ahead and take the trip away from the family that's always giving themselves trouble. When you have money, you can do the things that you want to do. When you have money, it will motivate you to continue doing more and new things that will improve your life and give you the availability to gain more opportunities to make more money, which in turn will make you figure out a way how to make your money work for you. Money is a great tool. However, we have been taught that money is the root of all evil. But the truth is, human desire is where the root of all evil is at. Because if you are, or if you are just a bad person, you're going to do bad things with the money. However, if you're somebody who is good, who wants better for not only themselves, but for others, you will create opportunities for everybody to benefit in the smallest or the biggest ways. And that leads me to the understanding that money is a great tool to help you, you know, be yourself. Figure out what you really want out of life. If you don't have money, you're just always trying to figure out how you can get more money so you can figure out what you want to do with your money. And that's the kind of the sad thing about when you get to that retirement age, right? Because you want a peace of mind, but you can't have a peace of mind if you're continuously working on somebody else's dream, working for the government, keeping their pockets aligned, keeping their system going. But you never had a system. You never built something that you could say, what do I really want of this life? How can I give back to the community? What could I help the community put together? What can I do if I have children? And they need me to kind of give them some guidance on how they can build their lives. And that's why it's very important to have money, because money will help you build that peace of mind. Because once you have the peace of mind, right, then you can come up with other creative ideas. Again, I already said the community, right? What could you do? What could you be very interested in to help them? Maybe you join little league teams. You inspire little kids to join sports, become active team members in soccer, football, basketball, things that give young people a sense of community, right? Because imagine if you don't have anything to offer young children, right? Something that they can go out and inspire to be, then they won't have a future. And that's why I think it's very important, especially as adults, is that we need to create a peace of mind for ourselves, but we need to understand the only way to create a peace of mind or gain that peace of mind is having enough money to get us out the rat race so we can help build that community. If you don't got any money, you can't help build the community, right? There's so much you can do. However, you want to make sure that you stay out of unnecessary problems. And that's the next part about having a peace of mind because money can't save you if you continue to bring destruction to your own life, right? A peace of mind requires you to be boring. I'm be 100% honest with you. Peace of mind equals boring. Boring means consistent routine. Boring is what keeps people out of trouble. And I believe boring is what gets you money. Because you do the jobs that nobody else wants, that's going to be boring to people. That's not exciting. But exciting is not where all the money's at. Boring is where all the money's at. That's where all the consistency is at. The simple day-to-day tasks that no one wants to do. However, that's where all the money is at. That's where all the peace is at. Because imagine, you worked your job as a plumber, you build up your financial account, and then you went ahead and invested all your money, and now that money is making you money. and that gives you a peace of mind, right? Because let's say your assets make you, let's say it makes you $10,000. Let's say that you make $10,000 a month from your investments because you've been doing it since you're in your 20s, and now you're in your mid 30s, and you did other things, and now you've made a quite a bit of money, and you figured out what to do with it, and you invested it, right? And now you don't have any kids, you have any no real responsibilities, and let's say you don't even own any real estate, but you have an apartment. But only thing you did do right was that you invested in yourself, in your finances, and you bought stocks and bonds and all these things, index funds. You save money. You have quite a bit of savings put away. So you have savings put away. You have a investment account that makes you $10,000, and you have a career, and you want to continue doing something more. Just because you have that money in your investment account means that you can go ahead and probably, I'm not going to say that you are going to do this, leave your job and go ahead and put your efforts into something else, like that little league football for kids. Because maybe when you were a kid, you played football and you wanted to help your community out, and you went ahead and did that. That's going to cause so much positivity within your community because, first of all, you do not have any responsibilities that are holding you down. So no debt, no family, nothing crazy that you have to really, that's going to really take away a lot from you. That means that you can invest more into the things that you're passionate about, that little league, helping those kids and helping them build something for themselves. And if that's what you want to do, that gives you purpose, that's great. Another thing, you could be a broadcaster. You've been a plumber all of your life. You want to broadcast? you you could do that now because you have built up the funds so you can pursue that goal. And let's say that you still have your job and you're doing it on the side, even better, because not only don't you not need to touch your investment, but now that you have your job and you have your weekends off, you can just go ahead and put in to that broadcasting that you want to do, streaming that you want to do, YouTube you want to do, all the endeavors you want to do. And that's because you went ahead and gave yourself optionality by going ahead and investing and saving your money, giving you a barrier from just in case there's an emergency that came up. It's so much better to have funds built up than you investing into things that are going to take away money from you. Streaming apps, girlfriends, wives, kids, and all those things. If you already have everything set for yourself, then you could do that. And you have safety nets put in place just in case, that relationship doesn't go your way. It's always good to have yourself protected. And these are the things that are going to give you a peace of mind. And I would definitely say continue to build on that peace of mind by saving and investing and pursuing the goals that you want. But stay away from unnecessary problems that are not going to help you get to that level that you want to get to. Because that level that you want to get to is going to require you to have minimal expenses and want you to have a maximum amount of flexibility, because that opportunity needs you. The opportunity needs you to be at 110% when you're ready to be at there. Because if you're taking on too many responsibilities, it's going to hurt you. And then you can't do the things that you really want to do, the things that you would love to do, things that you inspire to do. But that's what I got for you guys today, man. Let me know what you think about this. See you guys in the next one. Peace.